8 on the shot clock. Gets the screen. Plays into the middle for Callum Swanton-Roger, and his first collegiate points for the freshman.
Trying to get around Martinez, he does. And then taken away, Jahari Long the other way. Long defended by DJ Campbell, puts it up over him and hits. Tyler Harris, this three from Pelot, no dice.
And that's a big man rebound for Julian Reese right there, just to rip it away from Claude.
So Jahari Long playing that guard role on the offense now, and Julian Reese throws it down. 12 media timeout. The Terrapins leading Western Carolina 14-8. You are watching Big Ten basketball on Big Ten Plus. Here's Jahari Long as Russell Jones Jr. went down. Maryland brings it back. The and one again. Julian Reese goes right to the rack. The shot, the harm. Another nice play for Reese, who has 16.
Reese doing it on both ends. Here we see a hard screen set on Jones Jr. Nothing illegal about that one. Lays out the 5'8" Russell Jones Jr. and just keeps going, rolls to the rim, draws the contact on Granger.
There's a difference between physicality and strength, right?
Exactly. Verticality, everything is reality.
That's going to be a foul and an and one for Emilian. Slipping in on the backside. And St. Francis going to get an opportunity at a three-point play. Good ball movement by Maryland.
Yeah, off the penetration. Nice job, Jahari Long. Gets in the paint and kind of looks Emilian off.
And really, Sessum's just pulling out the whole bag today. We've seen him score in a variety of ways.
Here's Long off the backboard and in.
Long off the spin, lefty shot won't go, and there's a save to Martinez for three.
We can make it once in a while.
Still keeping with that great spacing, trying to get a two-man game going and creating opportunities to get to the rim. That's what Maryland has done masterfully all evening long. Open up the floor, force St. Peter's to make difficult defensive decisions. There was a screen there, but no.
Overtime game against Michigan, and Maryland almost gives it back. Long, though, strong to the hoop. Nifty reverse. Nicely done, Jahari Long.
I think that, you know, if there was a concern for Maryland coming in, hey, they won 3 straight at home. They're coming into a game that on paper you certainly should be expected to win.
We are officially in the month of February, which makes it legal for you to talk about the next level. Man, that's another great highlight feed. That's a beautiful finish from Callum Swanton-Roger, the freshman from Canada. Look at the dish here. Jahari Long.
A nice crossover to provide the opportunity. And
Reese the handoff to Long. 5 to shoot. Long in the corner. Young contested 3, and it falls. Jahari Long with a long skip pass, and Jameer Young buries a big 3. Good poise at the end of the clock. Got Maryland up 7.
Honestly, the easiest job in the world to sit here and just talk while all those people do all that.
Nice drive by Jahari Long. It's an and one. You're certainly right, Tyler, about that.
Again on the offensive glass, but Jahari Long the other way. And Long takes it himself. Count the bucket and the foul.
The Terrapins. Now you make a good defensive play. They're able to control the backboard and get out in transition. And Jahari Long is a blow in transition. Nice little change of speed, change direction, able to get to the other side to shield the ball from.
Reese, that time with a right hand from 10 feet.
Third quarter, but just ran out of steam down the stretch, 99-51 final.
Long with the nice take. Now Maryland's getting points tonight off the bench. But Jahari Long giving you the offense here.
Yeah, the give and go, and then the hezzy to clear space and get down.
Somebody's going to beat them tonight from Coppin State. It's going to be Winston.
He averages 15 points per contest. but he gets a lot of attention defensively.
Callum Swanton-Roger throws it down and will head to the line. Chance at a three-point play. He had some foul trouble against UCLA last game, and by foul trouble I mean he fouled out after 4 minutes of game time, so we'll see what he could do tonight in a bounce-back spot.
Well, that's what Maryland needs. They need to double up in terms of their possessions, and that cross-court lob was almost an alley.
Is on the horizon. You wonder if that comes into play, just making sure he's 100%, again with an illness here tonight. And to shoot, Reese throws it down.
Julian Reese staying activated for the Terps, making himself available on the weak side with a strong flush right there in front of the cup. Julian Reese coming with all the smoke here in College Park. Walt Williams, as we said, is in the building. I saw Evers Burns here. Jeff Baxter is also in the building today. So you just love to see the give back of the alum.
Jahari Long into the contact, gets the bucket to fall. And he continues his career night. A chance to punctuate it with a three-point play.
Well, Maryland has not missed a beat. You see Jahari Long. Let's see if Maryland here will stay disciplined. You see Kaiser coming off that rip screen, trying to establish him, getting a back screen for Geronimo. Nicely executed, and that's what you want to see.
Geronimo is showing his talents tonight.
Jordan Geronimo, fantastic with his weak side cut to the rack. Very easy to find you if you take a hard, purposeful cut in front of the defense.
You can see some of the improvements starting to come with this Iowa team from a defensive standpoint.
I had a chance to talk to Tony Perkins before the game.
Oh my, Jahari Long leaving it up there for Julian Reese.
Look over the top. You want your big along the baseline. Jahari Long with a beautiful lead pass. That might be the easiest two for Reese on the night. Maryland doing their best, hanging tough.
Freeman into double figures now with 10. Long in the corner. His second from deep for Jameer Young. Spin some 6 and inside finds Julian Reese.
Shot clock about to hit 0, and he just lines that thing up and dots the I.
Jahari Long with the takeaway. Here comes Young to the other end for the easy 2.
Maryland trying to confuse Iowa here.
And Harding got thrown off by Reese in his path and turns it over. 7th turnover. Lob ahead to Reese. The catch, the reverse, and the Terps within 2.
Jahari Long doing a great job there. Lead pass to Julian Reese. And now Maryland's got the crowd involved. Maryland's got some good contributions from several players here tonight. We talked about Deshaun Harris-Smith, but Jahari Long quiet.
In his Maryland tenure so far, a lot of dribbling against Shannon.
Not a good possession so far. Now Long going to have to make something happen.
And he does. He turned the corner on Rogers and gets 2 and a foul.
Well, it's just about containing the dribble drive. So much dribbling early for Maryland. But then Jahari Long off the closeout. Rogers maybe a little bit of an overhelp. Now that's a long closeout. And that stop and start gets him going. And it totally keeps the defense off balance.
He's so comfortable as Damask is denied.
But sometimes he gets going too fast, and that was an example of it. You can't drive along the baseline, just jump up in the air.
Inside, Scott. Dante Scott. Fourth week on. Indiana is led by 5. Maryland is...
When weaving through that defense to Wahab. Wahab, a contested hook, won't go. Puff Johnson's tip won't go. Long with the rebound, pushes it ahead to Kaiser. Rim run and a two-hand flush. Long the rebound. Maryland trying to run. Transition points. Batchelor will try for 3 of them, and he finds them.
I love Long's mentality. Oh, Maryland doing a good job of pushing the rock. Batchelor doesn't cut to the basket. He knows where to go